now and everything. Oh, well, just means I have to shut up more. Mm. Oh, here we go. The collector, he was first. So congratulations. You got the trophy. Yeah. You got to call it these ads. Waited for the dragon for so long. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good to see Paul. Paul had the shield on today in the group. It was funny. Not funny. It was cool to see somebody do that. He was in the group and somebody was talking about wait times and stuff like that. He's like, be patient. Hashtag quit bitch.
Right.
All right. Good to see Jimmy. Good to see you. Molotov. Good to see you. Rojo, congratulations. That's so weird that there's more. It says there's 3 people in here, but it has more than 3 people comment. How are you guys doing? Good?
We're doing good, man. Well, I guess I shouldn't say we. I'm doing good. I can't speak for MC. He made it.
He did.
Sliding in on 2 wheels.
It's the best way to do it.
I do think I found his secret identity online. He didn't tell me he was moonlighting as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm. What's that wrestler's name? Oh, wait a minute. Can we say that? No, let's wait. I don't know how we do that. The show's not monetized, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, man. I sent that out. Yours was that box in the picture. I'll show it later, but yours was that. I couldn't find a poster from him for the poster that he won. I still think because MC wasn't here last week, he was doing something behind the scenes. That's how he won.
Rigged. Thank you, Minis. She reached out to me to confirm my address. I didn't even know I won until you sent me like a message in our group chat. I'm like, I won what? Like, I've just been so busy, I forgot all about it. Thank you, Paige, for doing that, and thank you, Minis, for the wonderful prize, and everybody. The Chris Mad, right? Is he the artist?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you.
It's me, Pop. How's the audio now? Can you hear me though?
Nope. There's that ribbit again.
Really weird.
You can't hear me?
We can hear you.
Is it popping like they did before?
It's like that weird grunt noise.
I don't know what it is. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it, really.
We need to hire a sound guy.
I need to upgrade.
Oh.
Really quick before we start, I want to thank these guys. I was on there last night behind the plastic. It was really cool. So I think it'll be out next week. They have a nice little format where they can you say? Let me say hi. Okay, there we go. They have a nice little format. They do a show, and it's not long and drawn out like this one. They do this 12-minute format, and they're just waterboarding you with questions. Just kidding. They're really good. But I was on there last night, and those guys it was nice, really nice. Show like not like this one. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to be on a different show and like have guys asking questions and stuff like that. And it wasn't like gotcha moments or something like that. They were just talking about their love for toys and everything like that. So it was really cool. So I appreciate you guys having me on. But I miss the guys. So I think that's out. They'll do the trailer on Tuesday, and then I think on Wednesday they'll probably release the episode. So it's pretty good. Definitely not only just check out that episode, but check them out. They have a bunch of people from the community. Well, that's a good one. So. All right. No more foreplay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Are we ready? Let's go. This might be quick tonight. right, here we go. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 187. 187. On the Hangout, where we give you positive insight in the world of collecting and very chilled on relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Mr. Cory Christopher, and the interim TNWCB champion, Mr. Micheal Cory. Was there a match? There wasn't even a match.
Hey, you were stripped of your title. You were stripped of it. There was a ceremony. Paul Heyman handed me the belt. And
So there's no contest. There was no contest.
Yeah, they called you out. You had to the count of 10 to come down to the ring, or
both of us. They were like, "This is 7." Announcers like, "I don't think they're gonna show up."
As soon as he pointed 10, I'm like, "Ring the damn bell! Ring the damn bell!"
And he took his briefcase with him too. And he took a briefcase with him.
And JR was there. By God, the humanity.
Yeah, everybody paid for that match and didn't get to see it.
I think the pay-per-view shares were like 1.8 or something like that. So I did well.
Nice. Hope you got kickbacks on your merch for that. I know you had the championship shirts out there already.
Yeah,
what's gonna happen?
There's a Sharpie for 4-time now.
Oh God. I did say that I was gonna be able to make the match. I guess they didn't care. Well, got a good show tonight. A little bit different. We'll talk about some stuff that we don't normally talk about. How we make asses of ourselves and have people in the chat and stuff like that saying that's not the way you pronounce Prometheus or something like that. Whatever it is. That's right. We're going to be talking about legions tonight. So please bear with us with some of these names. Though creative, very hard to pronounce. Good to see you. Good to see you there. Let's see here. Everything's actually working tonight. I'm very surprised. All right. So yeah. Top cons should be pretty easy. We'll do some Mezco news and notes. We'll talk Legions Con. That was pretty huge. Did you guys see all that stuff that was going on with them?
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
A lot.
Too much.
Yeah, way too much. And then hopefully you guys brought your stuff. We got our stuff for the play party tonight, right? That's 2.
Apparently, I had a 4-play party. Like I said, this guy's been broke in.
That's all right. It's okay to break him in.
It was part of the forgotten episodes.
Jam. CC, did you get Robin? Yes, Paige. We talked about it last week. 30 minutes. My bad. All right, well, that's what we got for top cons. But first, a little show foreplay. R.I.P. I know we don't talk about this stuff anymore. It was a little bit of a segment, started to be a little bit of a downer, but gentlemen, we lost another one. Do you guys know who? No guesses? That's right. We've lost a good one. Yeah. Yeah. She's officially
the player that did the celebration.
I did. That was funny.
He nailed it.
He did too. She was watching a video, see her like grinning from ear to ear. I was like, dang. Yeah, but Raygun has officially called it quits from competitive breakdancing. So, yeah, that's the piece. If you want, you can go to Unilag. She'll explain why she quit. Yeah. Poor girl.
I blame her family.
I blame America. Just kidding. Speaking of this is America. Bum, bum, bum. The new Captain America Brave New World trailer dropped. Did you guys watch it yet?
Yeah.
MC?
Yeah.
No?
Looks good.
Thoughts?
I-
What do you guys got?
I'm excited for the MCU again.
CC, what do you got?
I'm hoping it's very similar to the Falcon Soldier series that they had.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the gritty stuff. You know what I mean? The further we can get away from, I don't know, the Eternals and, the Guardian of the Galaxy type stuff. I really like the grittier stuff with the Winter Soldier fight scenes, that kind of stuff. That to me is what's great. I enjoy that far more. So I am looking forward to it. It looked good. It looked good.
Yeah. I think I watched it like 4 or 5 times, just to kind of like, there's all those Easter eggs, and I don't want to spoil it by watching, what's his name? There's a guy I watch. He always breaks down. Little blonde guy. And he just breaks down everything. I don't know how he has time or they do it. No, not him.
Macaulay Culkin.
What is he? Oh, he's on the new Rock Stars. That's the channel. It's like the new Rock Stars, and he goes, "I'm here to break down every Easter egg," and I'm like, "Holy crap, here we go!" But it's good. It's really good stuff. But so I watched it a couple of times. There's some really, obviously they're gonna make new toys. He's in a new outfit. So I'm like, here come more toys. They already put them out, actually, right? Legends did. What else does I take away from it? I know that for all the ladies that watch this movie, if you would like a lead pipe lock of the week, Valentine's Day gift, this movie is premiering on February 14th. So take your man to go see Captain America.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
She goes, you're taking me to Star Wars every time my birthday comes around. Because it was all in December. I was like, guess what, babe? I got us tickets. XD 3D.
What a lucky girl. She
exactly.
Should be. You go above and beyond, not just the regular theater, Get the good popcorn, get her the good seat. Care about her eyes by getting her the better theater, the better screen. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Paige, you're a gentleman.
I know.
Nothing says love it like
bust out the Wolverine popcorn bucket head.
Exactly. And I did it every year. Consistency. I mean, I don't, women always talk about commitment, and here I am doing a tradition every year to show that I care and I value the relationship, build memories.
She's just tired of getting forced to reach into that popcorn bucket.
I can feel the eye roll right now. Oh God, yeah, this looks good, man. I'm happy. I'm happy that they gave Clarence his time to shine.
Clarence.
Yeah, Clarence. That's a real good marriage.
Yeah.
Papa Doc. That's what his name was. Papa Doc.
Yeah.
Papa Doc. Yeah.
What's Canterbury?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cranbrook.
Cranbrook. Yeah. Canterbury's down here too. Cranbrook's back home.
Yeah. I guess they based all of this off of the comics, which is pretty cool. So I'm with CC, like he said. I'm glad they're taking it serious. And this was nice too, from a guy who doesn't like to do movies. Hey kid, it's your movie. I'm here to support you. This is the same thing he said to Shia LaBeouf. Anyway, Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
So, are we still on the same level with this then? With the new, oh, you gotta be kidding me. It did it again. Okay, well, just imagine that's the Thunderbolts cast right there, and they're all standing in the elevator. So
that's the ultimate teaser right there.
Yeah. So, Thunderbolts, did you guys see that? And is that on par with this, with America?
CC first, please.
Yeah, I'm excited for both of them. Hopefully we're getting back on track. Hopefully. I don't want to have to wait for it to come out on video. I'd like to be able to go see it in the movies.
CC will rent out the whole theater again.
Like you did last time.
I do love the movie theater down here. It's being so cheap, man. Always get a couple extra seats.
You gotta have space, you know.
You do.
Yeah,
You do.
Yeah, this looked really good. Looks like the action, like humor and stuff like that. It seemed like it's like Marvel Suicide Squad, but maybe it was like a thrown out script Gunn did before he left. I was like, I hope they keep some of it serious. I saw Giancarlo was in it, but then they had like that mysterious Mr. Blank guy in there somewhere. I don't know who that is. So it'll be cool to see. That would be a great idea.
Oh.
Mezco Falcon.
Classic or MCU version?
Oh no, like maybe the newer Sam Marvel Comics Sam Wilson one.
You don't want the red and white suit?
No. That's a hard.
So can we scroll up to that comment for a second?
Which one?
Son, where he told me to slide into his DMs, or he slid into my DMs. Let's just say we got another one, boys. We got another one spending money.
Uh-oh. He's backdoor deals, man.
Yeah, he's. I think he's sliding into Gridiron Studios here soon. We're gonna get him to spend some of that money next.
Jeez. It's funny you say that. That's in there somewhere. It's somewhere buried. I have to wait for the high sign from CC before we have the music and the banners go for the affiliate link for it. Birds of a feather. Oh my lord, that does not go there. But anyway, that's a bad one. So, Sunday was the last episode, hopefully not, of The Penguin. So no spoilers. CC, since you saw it, MC hasn't caught up. What do you think?
Easily the best live action DC series that they've done so far. And I say it's right up there with the best storytelling of any series or live action film that they've done so far. Like the writing and everything, I think you'd have a hard time putting any of the projects that they've done live action so far up against this one. The character development and everything that you go through, like, it's on point. The storytelling, like, every episode is wow after wow after wow. And when you think, oh, well, you're probably going to get a slow episode, nothing's going to happen, another wow, that show's great. I mean, it was to the point where me and you did exactly the same thing today. We watched The Penguin, and then we had to go back and watch The Batman again. That's when you know it's a good series. When you're like, oh, well, now I got to go back and watch from the beginning. Crazy.
Yeah.
So good. So good. I even went back and rewatched the last 20 minutes because I do things. So I went back and rewatched the last 20 minutes just to make sure I got it all back in there. That show's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, that last 20 minutes is just, there's just so much going on.
Yeah.
And then without giving it away, I like how everything just kind of tied in.
Yep.
You know, everything tied in together. I heard people say certain things like, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. But then when you get to the end, it all makes sense. I don't think any of the dialogue, any of the actors, or any of the events that lead up to it are a waste. You know, like, why did they do that? Everything tied into everything, and it's just nice, little neat package. And then it sets it up for a season 2 if they wanted to do it. So I was like, "Jeez, man!" But do you think they're going to do a season 2? I heard they are.
Well, I heard. Well, this is just people talking, of course, but they're saying that people want them to now do the Joker. That was from the deleted scene of the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So if they did, maybe they give you Batman 2, which hopefully is going to be released. Is that supposed to be 2025 or 2026? When are we supposed to get Batman 2?
2025 it's projected to come out then.
Yeah, so if we could get that next year and then maybe 2026 get the Joker series, oh man, I'd be all up for it.
Yeah.
All up for it. They just need to stick with this Gotham. This is their niche right here. Just don't screw it up.
Yeah.
What they've created so far is like right there, though. They could give me a Gordon series. I'd watch if they could get the guy. What's the guy's name? We talk about him all the time. That played Gordon.
Oh yeah, he played. I remember he played Peoples in Shaft. That's the best
Yeah.
one. I like him.
If they did a Gordon series with him, oh man, I'd watch that too. Great.
Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing how they're gonna do like this kind of take. You know, with
Jeffrey
Joker.
Wright.
Jeffrey. Yep. Yeah, Jeffrey Wright. Yeah, he was in Bond movies with Craig too.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of stuff.
He was in Shaft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People.
Westworld. I remember from Westworld.
Oh, yeah, that's another one. He's a really good
Yes,
actor.
in Westworld.
A lot of diversity that he does. You know, like different roles. Great actor.
Did he play Martin Luther King too? I think he did.
Royale, Westworld, Shaft, Source Code, Quantum Solace, The Good Dinosaur.
Look up Selma. I think he was in Selma.
Selma, All Day and All Night. I have his IMDb that I'm scrolling through.
Yeah, I think he played Martin Luther King too. Selma.
Okay.
No, that wasn't him.
He was in Ali, in W.
Ali. Okay.
Boardwalk Empire. Oh wow, no way.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. Selma was that guy who was another guy.
He was in The Last
But
of
yeah.
Us. Damn,
Mhm.
dude.
Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff. I would like to see how they do like this kind of role, this Joker role, or even like a stretch with Mr. Freeze, just to see how they would tackle that, because everything is grounded like in that realism. I'd love to see how they. He said he's a Tony Award winner, an Emmy winner, and a Golden Globes winner.
That's a impressive pedigree.
Yeah, a lot of prestige. So, quick question for you then. I saw this and I read it, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Who would you say did a better job?
Well, it's kind of hard to compare these two.
Yeah.
You know, definitely two different approaches. But I mean, all around, I mean, Colin Farrell, he just killed the role. And the way they did Penguin, I don't know. Like, everybody hasn't seen that. Don't cheat yourself. Spend some time and watch that series. It's good, really good.
Yeah,
It's
watch it. Don't have it on. Just like watch
You
it.
gotta watch what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah. The what you call the interesting part about this article was he said Vito did the same thing. He was like, yeah, it's two different roles completely. So I totally understand like people, because mine was more campy, but this is more like guns and gangsters and stuff. He said he did a great job. What do you got? What was it?
What's that?
What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, I was just kind of opening up the Dragonfly a little bit, but I got to go with. I know I didn't watch the whole Penguin series yet, but I like Colin Farrell much better than Danny DeVito's portrayal, but I'll go with Burgess Meredith.
That's the best one. I love it. Burgess Meredith.
I have all 4 of my figures, just an FYI.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you got to check that.
I was not has-labbed, has-blown.
Oh, did you see that they were saying that if the person that you got to take some of that stuff with a grain of salt, but the person said that you could send it back to them and they would replace it, but it won't be until January. Beast Kingdom Penguin figure. No, I have not. Send that to me in my DMs, please. Here we go. This is something I really want to talk about. It's coming. If you watch HBO, they're doing the pre-fight stuff right now. I've seen a couple of videos of him training, and I'm scared. I'm scared for this boy.
Yeah.
And in case if you're out of like the age demographic, well, really quick, I used my time stone and I went to the future and actually recorded some really shitty cell phone footage of the fight. Do you guys want it spoiled or not? I can tell you what happens. Actually, I can show you what's going to happen. Bear with me again, remember? I'm in the future. So, here you go.
Now Tyson just showing no speed whatsoever. Looks like he's in slow motion. He can't get off two punches. I mean, that is a mark of a shot fighter when you can't get off punches. both are stumbling around. 8, 9, can he make it? It's over. It's over. Mike Tyson has returned. One right hand. One right hand equals.
Oh man. So yeah.
If it's a legitimate fight, I really can't imagine this kid beating Tyson. If it's a legitimate fight. You know what I mean? I think everybody's already questioning whether this is rigged or not, you know, but in a legitimate fight, when you watch Tyson, man, he's different than any other human being I've ever seen. And the amount of force that he generates in a very short distance, how do you fight that?
Doing his peekaboo, we were doing his peekaboo breakdown, and
Man.
not his older stuff. They were showing him in training camp doing peekaboo stuff at 50, whatever he is. And I'm not kidding. I was like, he hit his sparring partner, not like this Paul kid did. He hit his sparring partner. He went down in the corner, and he's like, I need 10 seconds.
Yeah, that guy generates a lot of force. He's still strong. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
MC, who'd you put money on?
It's a no-brainer. I put money on Jake Paul.
Oh, there you go.
I played the odds. I'll be a millionaire tomorrow. No, I would put money on Tyson. He's a killer. I don't think this fight can be rigged. Tyson's not about the money. I mean, he's got more money than anybody. And what do you know? What's he gonna do? Buy another tiger? Buy some more pigeons?
Yeah.
Get another date with Robin Givens?
Oh yeah, dude. I wonder what happened to her. Like, you don't hear anything about her except for retro stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard he's making $20 million for this, and then he hinted he has a couple of things lined up after this. So that's what I'm wondering if he is. I don't know. I don't want to see him lose.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to see him lose. I want to see him put a hurt on this kid. You know, just like an educational hurt, just to like kind of like not just for him but for everybody else too. You remember he had that? What was that? Cory had. He goes, "Everybody's tough on the internet."
Yeah.
Where everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
I wanted to see him rock. I don't want to see the kid hurt. I just want to see him go down. I think he can do it. I hope it's not rigged. It's just, I don't know. I think his pride wouldn't let him do it. Does it tarnish his legacy if he loses to him?
That's a great question.
That is.
Once again, I think it kind of goes back to, I think it tarnishes his legacy if he takes a dive. You know what I mean? Because just to sell this thing and just, I don't know. I think you just question the legitimacy of it, but I don't know. I don't see how that kid beats Tyson, even at Tyson's age. What is he, 58? Even at 58, I just don't see it. You couldn't give me enough money to get into the ring with Tyson. It's not happening. Not happening.
I wouldn't take a hit from him. Do you see how hard he was punching those guys?
Yeah, not happening.
I can see this because in that video that I just showed you, I think it went about 4 or 5 rounds, and Tyson's like known for getting gassed after like 2 or 3 rounds. So age is maybe he's a smarter boxer now, and he, he's old.
Do you think though, like if Tyson literally, if Tyson legitimately wants to knock this guy out, can he survive 2 rounds with Tyson full bore? Like if Tyson really goes out there full bore, it only takes 1 punch. It's not like Tyson has to wear you down. You know what I mean?
That's why I showed you that video. That guy's a boxer.
1 shot.
Yeah. Well, the same thing too. Like he looks like he put on a lot of weight. Like he used to be thin and cut and boxer, and obviously he put in some time and then mass also to kind of match up with Tyson. I don't know. This guy's been boxing for decades. This kid's only been doing it. Huh?
You think he's juicing, Jake? I mean, he put on a lot of muscle quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he got big quick. Does this legitimize him if he does beat him?
No.
That, like just like Craig said, it's like no, he's older, so he get knocked down. It's like he get
I don't think it helps Paul's legacy at all. Because if he does beat Tyson, okay, you beat a 58-year-old guy. I need to see you get in the ring and fight another boxer in their prime.
Yeah, man. I just don't see this guy taking a dive. His pride won't do it. And then that just makes me think that if the fight's legitimate, when he does lose, I wouldn't look down on Tyson and say, oh, because he got beat. I know this kid would use it as a chip and say, yeah, I beat the best boxer in the world. I was like, nah, you didn't face other guys like Ali or Lennox Lewis, Special fight Riddick Bowe. Tyson, I'm telling you, yeah. Then those moves are still crisp. That like peekaboo stuff he was doing, I was like, geez, I couldn't even look at him and do it. He was like, and his footwork is just amazing still at his age too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I hope he doesn't lose, and I hope he knocks this kid out just to humble him a little bit. That's all, really.
Yeah.
And this will be his first legitimate fight. I know he fought. What's his name? Who was that one guy? The MMA guy that boxes. He beat him. But that's not power. That's just speed. This guy, like you said, he tags him one time. He's done.
Yeah.
Well, since we are talking about, let me minus this out for a second. Since we are talking about boxing, just to get off something serious, I saw this that caught my eye. This was kind of funny too. I'm sorry about the volume. I don't know how to control it. But I figure you guys would like this. So either get ready to hit mute or turn it down for a little bit. But since we are TKO, since we are on boxing, I saw this too. This was kind of good.
Lots of gloves here. Let's see if we see much more of the same. I think the rest of the ball. There we go. Can't believe it in the Super Friday. Oh my God. World Free Fight.
I just thought it was funny. I gotta figure out this volume thing. Sorry. I know that's probably killing it. All right. Get ready to mute one more time. I have a lot of questions about this, but just for context. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Get ready to mute. I can't seem to control the volume of my voice here. Here we go. This is amazing. There's people that can't play basketball, and these guys are doing it on a unicycle. This is crazy. Am I the only one that's amazed by this or no? I guess so. It's just me.
I don't know. I saw you and I must have a very similar Facebook feed because I saw this video too. And then, I was looking at it and I was just like, how much time did you have to spend before you got to this point?
Yeah. I was looking at this. I felt bad because, as you can see by the banner, it says, this is the Unicycle Basketball Championship. And when you're looking at it, look at the crowd here. There's not a lot of people there. This is an amazing feat. And it's a championship game, and nobody's watching it. I will say one of the comments I saw, the comment section was like, it was really good. Somebody did say, like, this is just like white basketball. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of racist. But then I was looking through it, and I go, where are the black people? I was like, holy crap! There wasn't, it was. And I started thinking, my mind started wandering. I'm like, can you imagine if somebody dunked it? How much coordination you would have to have with that?
That would be impressive.
Yeah, I was just looking. I was like, this is crazy.
It's about like that world championship of that. Remember when you showed us the rooftop catch or whatever they were playing? Remember that? You had to throw the ball off the roof and catch it.
Yeah.
And they had a world championship for it.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. He's not. He's Hispanic or something like that. Well, yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, oh man, like this would be like just cool to see like who can really, really kill it in this game. Can you do a fadeaway 3-pointer on a unicycle? I'd love to see it. Oh man, you could get hurt. Look at that. Oh, that could have ended bad. But anyway, I thought it was interesting. Since we're on basketball and 3-pointers, we might as well talk about this. Ah, God. This guy needs to get tested. A 10-0 run. He finished with 37 points. He led the Warriors past 3 of probably like the top players in the league right now. And then he did it against his own friend. And then he screamed in the camera. Are you not entertained? This was crazy. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. I sent it to you.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my blank, blank, blank. That's crazy. I had a video on it, but he pretty much sunk every 3-pointer. I was like, Jesus, that guy's kind of crazy. Enough about sports. Let's talk toys. Toys. Oh, my eyes. Hold on a second. Let me catch up. I need to wipe my eyes. I'm stinging right now. Probably because all the unicycle basketball. Tyson. Everyone wants Tyson to win. What is it? That's another thing too. I was trying to think of like people who are really good at unicycling and stuff like that. They would probably kill it, but then you got the factor of like you got to shoot. I would like to see You can imagine you had somebody like Kyrie Irving on a unicycle. Anyway, toys. Here we go. Gridiron Gang. Now you're talking to Sean, CC.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put it in there just for you. So it looks like Big Bad Toy Store is getting in, and they're starting to do. I'm crying. They're starting to do the wheels and stuff for Gridiron. Oh man, I have a feeling they're gonna like mainstay there. I can see them start putting their stuff in there.
Yeah,
which would be good. But this is up for pre-order right now. See,
I would imagine it's better for them and let somebody else do the distribution. You know what I mean? It'd be much easier for them to just send in bulk to Big Bad and then let Big Bad handle all that shipping to everybody else.
Yeah, they could just keep printing up this stuff and just send it out.
Yeah.
MC, do you have an affiliate link with this yet or no?
Do I have an affiliate link?
Yeah, with them yet or no?
With no, God, no. I gotta go. I gotta talk to CC. Like that's my in there. You know, he's the guy. He's kind of cornered the market there. He runs it kind of like a mob almost.
You gotta try to bypass him for that.
Yeah, don't do that. You get slashed tires on your vamp.
Okay, let's kick it in high gear. Baby Warriors for the day. For anybody that doesn't know, Mythic Legions, they had their Legions Con, right? So, yeah, before we start this segment, I think we can all agree that we are just casual collectors of the Mythic Legions line.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
well, me and MC are. You're in pretty deep.
Yeah, Paige is. Did you just open one up yesterday, Paige?
Oh,
Another
yeah.
one?
Another
Another
one.
one.
Yeah.
Another one.
No. I just no. I'm not. I can't get. After seeing all this stuff that they showed, I'm like, oh god, I'm glad I'm not in there because that's a lot
All
of
the
stuff.
giant knights he's sitting on,
Yeah.
skeleton builders.
Yeah, I didn't need to bring those out. That's a good line. I like this Frankenstein. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think we're all casual, collectors. So this is just us blankly covering it. I know there's some people that'll probably say you're pronouncing that wrong, you're misspelling that, or doing whatever or something like that. But we're gonna stick to easy stuff like Blue Knight, Snake Guy, Dragon, stuff like that. Okay, so please don't, I know the Cabal is friendly and stuff like that, but if you are in there, please, we don't need you jumping on us for that, please.
Most
Not
of
that
the
you would.
Cabal is friendly.
Yeah. That was good, man. Well, from what I saw, man, it was an event. I think D went there, and so did KJ and a bunch of other people. They just said it's not like a con; it's more of a, like a gathering of just a. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw D was he was intern for a day.
Yeah.
One of my other friends did that and said it was just a fun, amazing experience.
Yeah. That's why I put this up because so for people that aren't familiar with this, and again, if I'm butchering the information, please forgive me. But so Mythic Legions is the Fourhorsemen. What they do is every year they kind of open up their behind the scenes stuff, and they take a group of individuals, and you're the intern for the day. And what they do is they go through their processes and how they develop characters, market them, stuff like that. And then you kind of get like a little preview of everything before Legions Con actually starts. That's pretty much the gist of it, right?
Yeah, in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And Boba was there.
And who was there?
Boba. That's kind of the headliner of the whole thing.
Yeah, he's basically basically called BobaCon.
BobaCon. Yeah. Speaking of, he had two or three dioramas there. Did you see that?
Oh, I didn't know that part.
I did.
Yeah.
He said dude, he built those on the way up. You know that, right?
He didn't tell me that. All he tried to do was talk me into buying stuff. He's got a little MC in him.
Yeah, he built it in the car as he's driving. It looked really good. It was like a lava one. I don't know. It was like a Japanese archway one, and then there was another one. They all looked really good. Very talented. I was like, geez, this guy, he's killing it. But I heard he also got another gift from that convention too. So I hope you feel better, Pop. I really do. But let's see here. I set this year's out. Craig said he didn't go. But I like this idea. What do you guys think about this? Intern for a day.
CC, you're deep in the Legions core. You're
no, I've stayed away from it now. I leave all that stuff to you guys.
Well, I like it. The one reason why I like it, I think it's because it's like it's a fan service kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It gets your fan base involved and everything like that. I like the educational part of it because you have people that come in and it allows collectors to kind of like go through some of these things and see the process so they have a better understanding about it. So when they're saying, hey, why is something taking so long? Now you have a better understanding of it. It'd be cool if a lot more companies do it, but I understand like the whole privacy thing with it. But I like it, and it seems like everybody really enjoys it. And like I said, it's a lot of networking, and you make friends and everything there. So it would be cool to see more people do it. Especially to see how much hard work it is. I don't think a lot of people understand that too. It's a lot of work. So, what do you say? Thanks.
I think it'd be fun because you get to. I'm not saying you get one. I mean, Jeremy's very approachable. MegaCon page, but probably get the better chance to sit and talk to those guys more, and even more of the development team and, sculptors, painters, marketing, designers, all that stuff. People that are writing bios and stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Get to hang out with CC.
He said he wouldn't go. Would you go, CC? Like to do something like that? Like, give you an opportunity? I know you don't like do it, but I mean, just in terms of it as an event, doing something like that.
Yeah. I mean, we obviously don't get many of those type of opportunities in this area. You know, there's nothing like that in the Midwest here. But you know, if I ever got the opportunity to travel one day, I'd love to do something like that.
Yeah. Well, after that, after intern for the day, it kind of transitions into Legions Con, and so they rent out this hotel. You could stay there too, but then I guess there's a part like, you know, a convention part, you know, a ballroom kind of thing, or 2 or 3 ballrooms. But they rent out space, and not only do they have Legions there, and they do kind of like these panels and everything that you have there, educational panels, but they also have creators from the community that will showcase their customs, you know, and it's a big pop and swap community, and there's a lot of talented artists. So they actually go through, and you can get custom heads, you can talk to different people, trade secrets and stuff like that, and then later on they just start showing the stuff that they're going to be breaking your bank with later on. And this was I love the product. I think it's great. It looks great, and it looks like they're really improving. But like I said, I'm glad I'm not deep into that line, because they look like they were ready to raid some wallets.
It was a war.
It was, yeah. So I think, and these may be out of order, I apologize, but these were the reveals that they had. I guess this is for this wave, and it's already up for pre-order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's up for pre-order. I think it stays up for, I don't know when that's why you put the infographic on page. But pre-orders begin, it's already begun, and I don't know when they close out. Hey, if you're in the chat, let me know. So this is a power color. Yeah, I'll get to these in a second, but these are up right now. They'll be up for a little bit. Did you guys watch any of this live, or did you get a chance to like look at any of these? I'll flip through. You tell me when to stop.
I did not watch it live. You actually were updating me pretty well with it. I was busy working, sending us the pics of these guys. Isn't it Basilla or something like that? Good.
I call her Snake Woman.
I like it.
Again, no disrespect to the name and the process that it took to make these guys. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in this junk, man. Oh my goodness. No jumping on that one. And thank you to Boba. Boba reached out to me while we was there. He was like, "Hey, do you need anything?" I was like, "Yeah, man." I was like, "If there's anything new, let me know." And so he was. He told me about. I guess we'll get to him here in a second. This looks cool too. I wonder if they're doing this stuff. Do you think they can do Medusa?
Your next Figura Obscura?
Yeah, that would be cool. I think MC liked this one a lot.
I did. I thought that was the genie, or someone's gonna say no, it's a djinn.
It's a djinn.
It looks good. I love the paint apps, and I like how you can swap out his leg, to put regular legs on it. It's never had a figure like me.
Well played, sir. I got a really nice buzz up at the hotel bar. Legions Con a few peeps one time. Yeah, that's what I heard about it. It's like it's gathering of friends, and I just heard it. Oh, that's cool. Using that pop and swap. Well, nice accessories. I think they also advertised some of these around these new bodies that they had. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of a price increase because, tooling, design, better materials. This is cool. I think the one that really caught my eye, I think it was the next one. This was really cool. This one caught my eye. What is this? I'll just call him Wolfman, but he's the cackler. This
Like
is really good.
hyena.
Yeah.
I like that one.
See any of these grab you so far yet or no?
All of them look incredible, but just not for me.
Yet.
I was looking into that Veteran Williams, but then I saw this, and I'm like, this is like half the price. What is this? Is it a $50 one, or is it a $40?
I think he's a $40 one. Yeah,
Yes.
the ninja one.
I ordered that wolf from Loose Collector.
Yeah, that's another one I was looking at too, but then I saw this. I was like, but the other one's bigger, right? Isn't
The
it like,
Loose Collector one is huge.
yeah,
Huge.
yeah, this looks really good.
That's what she said.
This caught my eye too. Kind of like that Roman centurion kind of look.
Yes.
That's Ray Shot.
What's his name, CC?
Yeah.
How do you
Xerxes, just kidding.
What's that?
Scissor me, Xerxes.
I can do this one. The Golden Pride. There you go. Reign of the Beast Waves 6 reveal. Lindor. This looks good, man. Just like, you could put this with Conan.
Did a Spartan chest kick off the pit.
Yeah.
This is Sparta.
Yeah, this looks good. You had all these shields and stuff like that. The army built them, and you had that like kind of like that Spartan wall,
Yes.
of shields.
You and CC are the army builders of the group, so I can't
Here
wait
he
to
is
see
on
that.
army building already. Yeah, look at him.
Wait, how much is this again? $40?
Put Paige down for a dozen.
I think he's a $40 figure too.
Put me down for a baker's dozen. This looks good, man.
You know somebody's gonna do that.
They will.
Especially those Legions guys are when they like a faction, they go all in.
Oh yeah.
I'll get 100 of those skeletons, please.
Yeah, what's 4 divided by 100? I need this thing. This thing is pretty impressive too. It's they showed scaling. I mean, just a sculpting detail and everything on here. Wow. And there was a part where they were talking to the one of the sculptors, and he was going over like a dragon, and Jeremy was saying that he individually sculpted these scales and everything else with this dragon, and we'll show that in a little bit. But I was looking at this, and I'm like, God, the sculpt, the amount of hours you got to put for sculpting this is just crazy. And this, wow,
That's insane.
Yeah.
This is the only one that actually has me. Well, I shouldn't say the only one. This one is very, very tempting to me. Very, very tempting.
He's ogre scale too, CC, so he'll have a nice posing presence on your
He's huge.
on your shelf there.
What about it grabbed you as opposed to the other stuff?
I think I just like the lion figures. I got that Blade Master Wang from I can't remember who made that one, but I picked that one up, and I don't know. He's impressive. He's impressive. When I saw that, I was like, wow. If it's anything like that, Sun Wukong should be pretty impressive.
That's another great figure that they put out.
Man, speaking of, I was very tempted because I missed out. And again, thanks to Boba. But Boba he said, do you need anything or want anything from here? And I said, I don't know. And he was showing me a couple of things, and I go, yeah, it would have been cool if they had, I named like 1 or 2 figures. And he goes, they got all of it. I was like, what? And he showed me a picture, and they pretty much had like everything that they put out. Ogres, horses. I'm like, oh, God. I was like, How are you guys like resisting there? Because everything that even you remember that white skeleton thing that they did?
Yeah.
That was there. Everything was there. I was like, jeez, man. So this looks really cool, like the sculpting. And I like how this seemed like it was pretty big for them. I know they're celebrating an anniversary as well. But not only are they showing like ways, but then they're also showing like their partnership opportunities. Again, just glazing over this, but they're talking about their collaboration that they're doing with Sideshow Collectibles. They got, I think it's similar, like a Dungeon and Dragon game that they're going to be coming out with. They talked about that for about 30, 40 minutes. They also talked about a comic and a book that they're working on. And I'm just like, geez, man, they're just like a lot of stuff. And I'm not too versed on this, but this, I guess this created a big pop there too, this Legacies thing. Do you know anything about this character? Because as soon as this guy came up here, we were like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Otho was one of those original Kickstarter figures that they haven't re-released. So, like, to get one of them, he's like $500.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
What?
So that's why this 2.0 is it's a great opportunity for you to get that, that very similar head sculpt without having to remortgage your house for it. So,
would you get that one, CC? Like,
that's definitely the one I'm going to get. Is Otho 2.0. That's an instant buy.
And he'll probably have better articulation than the first version, right? Because
it looks like a giant night body from the looks of it.
Yeah, that's a good body, man. Look at that. Intentional. They're like, check this out. Did he have soft goods on the first version too, or is it plastic?
No soft goods on the first version.
Oh, wow.
Even better. CJ.
Yeah.
CJ's killing it.
Yeah, he and his wife, they're doing really good work. So this is something like, since you said it was $500, this is something like if you were coming into the Legions line, this is cool. I heard that they're going to be doing this and they're expanding on it too, to try to like include other figures as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you knew it, it'd make it easier for you to like theoretically backtrack, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
This was, I think D did a review on these, and this is the one that Boba, I think he grabbed for me.
He entered your chat just to let you know.
He did?
Yeah.
Probably put a bunch of like
D's
emojis.
Here.
He heard us talking.
His spider sense was tingling.
Oh, and dropping knowledge. Look, Valiant Night Body, CJ Soft Goods. Looks like a Thunderbolts check. And he had like boots on the ground, kind of hands-on with these figures. So I was really impressed with everything. I mean, not just what they showed, but the direction that they were going, how they want to expand and everything. It looked really good. And Dee did a review on this. Boba grabbed this for me. I'm looking forward to this. I want to see if this head will fit on a Death Adder body. I thought that would be cool.
Yeah, Boba snake for me too. Thanks, Boba.
Boba said he's going to be superposable. Oh gosh, this is wow! Look at that, man. Oh yeah. So yeah, they're doing the thing, and then this was the exclusive that they had. I guess there, so like 2-packs and stuff. They had a Cosmic, and then they had the Mythic Legions. I didn't grab it. Boba offered to do it. I appreciate it again, but it was kind of cool. But these are actually also available at Big Bad Toy Store if you want to grab those. And now we'll get to the biggest part. What is it? Careful with the tail. I heard it can break at the hinge of the tail. Okay. Thank you very much. I think it's supposed to come here in a couple of days. So yeah. I don't think this was the last review, but it was close to the last. And we've talked about this before, but I didn't think it was gonna come this quickly, but they revealed Gorbash.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Common.
Yeah.
Men our age.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about this?
Cece bought
Take that one.
already.
What's that?
Cece's putting a couple down already.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you. I'm being real with this. Like, I'm not even concerned about seeing the price or anything. It's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's going to be expensive. No, not for me.
Really?
No.
Great, incredible for people that really want one. But what I learned from Galactus and the Sentinel that I had to have, things as big they're just too cumbersome. You know what I mean? Like if I were to get this, I'll just end up with Galactus, a Sentinel, and a Dragon sitting on a couch, and it's just, there's no point in it. There's no point in it. I won't have to worry about picking this one up.
Yeah. Not because you don't want to. It's just because of size, price, which is unknown at this time.
The size we do know. It's too big, and the price. You and I talked about this a little bit. You figure the retail price for the bear is $120, I think, on Big Bad.
Hmm.
If that articulated bear is going for $120, I don't see there's any way this is less than $500.
Yeah.
And I just don't see it. There's no way this is less than $500. If you look at that thing, there's no way it's less than $500. And when I was watching that one video, whatever they were talking about it, they must have mentioned 5 times in like 3 minutes things they were doing to try to reduce costs. So that tells you that they're working on trying to make it affordable. And I just don't see that.
Hey, Cece, let me ask you a question. If she was into dragons, would you have a dragon?
No, this is one of them things for me. It's going to be cool to look at. It'll be nice to see in other people's collections. But like I said, I've already been down this road with really big stuff. I made that road trip and I went and got the flag. You know what I mean? The G.I. Joe flag that I just had to have.
Yeah. And
I went and got one, and it was fun for about 2 weeks. And then after that, it's like, what the hell am I doing with this 6-foot aircraft carrier down here overwhelming the space? You know what I mean? It's just, it's not realistic. That Thunder tank I got never even made it out of the box. There's no way.
What if she says she'll make it worth your while to get a dragon?
What are we talking about? She'd be doing that. I'd be more interested in the worth the while than the dragon part. I don't know what you're saying about for made it worth the while.
Dragons, we'll say.
Yeah.
We'll say, we're not going to name drop or nothing like that, or dox or anything. But she who occupies your time and allows me to cash in the Money in the Bank championship.
Yeah.
Ouch. Oh.
Yeah.
So
here's the
thing with this. I love this because it shows that they listen to the fans, because the Mythic Legions fans have been asking for this for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously this just wasn't something that they threw together. They put a lot of time and effort into it. So I understand, like, if they did ask for a price point above or at 500, I think it's gonna be like around 5. Mm-hmm. Again, that's just a guess, but the amount of, from the footage that I saw, and they did this nice little prototype breakdown where they had it on the table and they were showing the joints that were ratcheting and everything, and then wingspan and how articulated it was. I mean, they put a lot of time and engineering into this. So I saw people saying, yeah, 250. I'm like, you guys need to stop. There's no way that this thing is $250. The size alone.
No, that's it. That's easily $400-500.
Yeah. So obviously that price point is going to come into play, and then also the size. And we always talk about on the show right now, like, space is a premium. and you have all these vehicles and everything else. And I'm not knocking them. I hope they do succeed because of the amount of time and effort they put into this. I really hope they do. I think it is smart that they said that we're going to be doing pre-orders. And then when they do the pre-order, it's just going to be whatever that number is, and they're not going to have overstock or anything else like that. You can tell they're being smart about it financially because they don't want to have, a couple of these just floating around, sitting on warehouse shelves and stuff like that. Because it's going to be big, it's going to be expensive.
Somebody said they're making, message boards and stuff like that. I didn't watch the video reveal and stuff, but plans to do 5 different dragons. Is that? Can you guys confirm, or anybody in the chat? Did they hear that as well? Am I crazy?
I think they teased it because this is only the stuff that I got from the video. When I was watching, my interpretation of it, because they have these realms that they talked about, and I think that what they're going to do is they're going to put this out first. They'll see how well it does, and then if it justifies them doing more, I can see them doing more. You know what I mean? I could see them doing maybe 1 or 2, and obviously 1, but like maybe 2, maybe 3, because they've already, if they invested that money into the molds and everything else like that, they're gonna want to get some kind of return. Mythic Legions collectors are different, like you just said with the army building. I can see somebody just going overboard and saying, "I want 5 dragons," and that offsets the amount of people that won't buy it.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be several guys with a dozen of these. Several guys.
Yeah.
Several guys. And that'll be you see in the Cabal for 6 weeks. Hey,
yeah.
I just placed my order, got 12 of them.
Yeah.
I couldn't decide if I wanted 11 or if I wanted 12.
Yeah. How many people are going to customize? Buy one for customization.
That, or let's say you're thinking about, and I was going to make this point too about the space thing. This thing is big, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
it ain't in your DTOLF. I tell you that right now.
Yeah.
It ain't going in there.
Yeah. And I need to watch that video again because I don't know. But MC can probably attest to this too. I'm really surprised how small the Dragonfly box was. When I got that, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Right. So there's that, right? So Mythic Legions is known for this popping and swapping. And let's say that you have the mindset of, okay, we're gonna do 1 or 2 of these, right? No, I keep saying that. 2 or 3 of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
And with shipping costs and everything else like that, again, I don't know about the breakdown design or anything. I would think that this is like a prime example of what you could do to maybe make it smaller. These pieces pop off and everything else like that, and then that way you're not using as much space, and then also it's an investment in the future. If you do decide to put more dragons out, you could swap some of these pieces, like the head, wings, or whatever else like that. I don't know, like you can tell that they're taking it very carefully because it's a big investment. You don't want to go down on this one,
Mm-hmm.
Fans can say, yeah, I want a dragon. Okay, well, here it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your dragon. Where's your money?
Yeah. Don't complain about the price because people have been asking them about this thing for a long time. So, and then this accessory pack is going to be, I guess, separate, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Well, how can you not have the flame effect? I mean,
so if you look at that piece right there, so that's 70 inches from flame tip to tail. So 6 feet.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to shoot that thing in your studio?
That was another thing.
You have to shoot it outside. I don't know.
I mean, it's like I said, I'm not bashing it by any means. I just know I fell for it when I got Galactus and I got Sentinel. I love both of them, but they're just not practical. Like I said, they're sitting next to each other out there on the couch, and that's where they sit all the time. I took the one pick with Galactus and Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I'm not trying to knock on it either. I think, one thing that maybe it needs to be said is like, because we're Mezco collectors or other collectors. I think if you're a Legion collector, this is a must for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like trying to knock it. It's just like I think that this is something that they're gonna eat up. You know, Mythic Legions collectors. But like I sat there and I did a CC. I sat down and I go, okay, what if I did? What if I did do this? Right? What if I got this? And I was trying to logically say, what would I shoot with this? And I was like, I have a couple of Mythic Legions and everything else like that. And that's when I started thinking of like, this is geared for Mythic Legions collectors. I could shoot Conan with this and do the other stuff. I think it's a size thing. It's beautiful. It looks great. It really does. And I know that Mythic Legion collectors are going to be very happy with this. You know, it's for me, it's the space thing. I was like, wow, I don't know, where would I put that?
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to put that thing at all. But that is one of those things where it'd be like the centerpiece of your collection. Like if you're a hardcore Mythic Legion guy or whatever, or a hardcore, you know, medieval fantasy type thing, this piece right here is going to be the centerpiece of your collection, you know, by far. Yeah. So if that's your genre, you almost can't not have it. Which is why you almost got to be careful what you ask for, because now they're making it available, and now it's now it's gut check. Okay, you said you wanted it. Here it is. You know, here's your chance.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, like I said, I've got those two. I've only got a handful of big things. I bought that Voltron too. That who made that? Blitzway.
Oh, you bought the Blitzway one?
Yeah, I got that Voltron. And same thing. Like this thing's beautiful. It's beautiful. But it's just so big and cumbersome that it just, it just sits there. Looking good. It sits there looking good, but I've never done anything with that.
I could see people I could see like if you got this, that's what I was hoping, like if this is, I don't know anything about the engineering with this, but that's what I was hoping, if like there's a part like here that just pops off, and here in the tail, like or in the hip, the ab area, maybe that just pops out. Again, I didn't watch Jeremy's the ratcheting video and the prototype video.
Yeah,
I was just looking at it going, this would be great, because if you pop those things out, that saves you space, right? The wings pop out, so you're reducing the amount of space, but then also you could have this, and look how big this is. So you got, it's like pretty much like what, 2 trolls or anything with space. You could have this neck and just use that neck and head, save space, but you can still have your, dragon picture with certain stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's like that. It's where it's where, because I think a lot of people are going to say they want this, and then it's going to come out. And I feel bad because they put a lot of work into this. So if you want it, you should really support it. But I was sitting there thinking, I go, it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
I think they'll sell a bunch. I think they'll sell a bunch.
Yeah.
And then what I think will happen is people will get them, and then you'll see a bunch for resale. Because they'll be like, I don't have room for it. it's, all of a sudden, reality sets in, and you're like, I just don't have room for it.
Yeah.
We've seen that before too. Yeah,
I think if you get this, like one is, I'm not a Legions collector, but like, you know what I mean? Like if you got one, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You're gonna put 5. That's
people ordering 5 dragonflies.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like this is like huge, and so to be fully transparent, if this came like if this was like black and purple or something, I would have bought one.
If it was what?
If it was black and purple, like Briog, I would have bought it. I like the colors on this. The paint job is really good. But you know what I mean? Like, you know how like if there's like a certain aesthetic or something like that, like Hasbro Squad Commander or Burner Vapor, you know how like something just like little color tweaks kind of like change things.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they had this in like black and purple or something, I would have, this would have been instant for me. I love this. I hope nobody takes me wrong with this. This looks really good. I just don't know where I would put it. So if you want it, support it. Gotta support it. You asked for it. God, can you imagine this? Boba's talking about
There's a
dioramas.
reason they're releasing it right around tax time.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to do it before the tariff hits. Oh, just yeah, you better get this thing out quick. Large items are a novelty. Yeah. There are legionnaires who want to make them rock base too. Yeah, I saw that. That thing looked good. I think Jeremy said that he commissioned somebody, but it was on that on this rock base. Right? Not that one. It was another one that was at the show, I think. But yeah, Diamond. They had a bunch of really fantastic dioramas. There was like some tavern that had a cave and everything. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, this is an amazing piece. MC, I know we can talk to Ree. Are you getting this?
Oh, I gotta see how much. Like money, like what's the cost? Do I, like, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Right next to the ghost.
We've all
Are they looking for a ghost retail?
Shipping soon.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine that, CC? Like you said, if you bought extra, the shipping cost that you're gonna have to incur to like ship those out to people.
Yeah.
They're gonna charge people for that.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the question: What would you want to pay for this, and what do you think you'll pay, or what do you think the price point will be? Again, predictions. MC, what do you think?
I think it'll be around 400, and then with the head and flame base, it's 550, just because it sounds a little bit more attractive of a price than 500 and 150. So I'll find a way to come in $100 cheaper.
Oh, like they did with the new wave. Like if you ordered the new wave, yeah, that's very smart. Yeah. CC, what do you think?
I really can't imagine this thing being too far under $500. Like it's massive. It's massive. If you think about, for instance, Giant Man is probably the most recent large scale figure, right?
Uh-huh.
Giant Man was how much? $250?
Yeah.
Paige, you bought two.
I bought zero.
And this has got way more detail and articulation. Well, I shouldn't say and articulation because they got all the little hands and stuff in Giant Man, but way more detail in this. And the tooling and everything else. It's $500 for something this size. And that's not including the little dragon thing. Like what is it? Just the flame kit as far as the add-on? Is that all it is?
I think it's a head in a flame kit. Like you get like a fire breathing head.
So I'm gonna say 500, another 50 for the head and the flame, and then you're looking at easily $60 shipping.
Mm-hmm.
If
So
it's like condensed.
Oh, $625 total out the door.
Woo. And I'm out.
Do you think they'd offer free shipping?
I'm sure they would like to, but realistically, I mean, what is anybody else going to charge these guys? It's not like they own their own vans and they can deliver these to you. Like they're going to have to pay somebody some good money to ship these.
Local pickup only.
That would be smart. Can you imagine that? Like if they just had that option, I think that would help them.
Jeez.
Oh, so the wings or the fully open wings are an option too. So if they're optional wings, so if it's wings ahead and the flame effect, that's probably another $125.
I think ideally people would like it to be this price, $350.
Yeah,
I just man, there's just stranger things have happened, but that's a lot of detail and paint. I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, think about it. You figure your HasLab Dragonfly was $300.
this should have been a Build-A-Figure. I really would like. Yeah, that's something that would be cool. They're doing this pop and swap stuff. I'm surprised that they haven't done something like that.
Ding Fang
But
Foom.
then, yeah, but I could see them probably not wanting to be like people saying that they're copying Hasbro. You know, how much was the Dragonfly shipping? Do you remember how much the Dragonfly was for shipping?
Free, because I got Pulse Premium.
Oh, us poor folk don't have that. I can check mine. I want to reiterate, I think this is a really good looking piece. Yeah, sure, Paige talking on there saying that you're trying to mess up the dragon. You guys don't want to see you guys make the dragon. False. Where? Okay, there's my count. Hold on a second. I can tell you how much I paid. Oh, I can't. Mother. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be really cool to see. Did they mention if that was like solid or if it was hollow?
They said that they're doing I'm pretty sure they call it roto casting, so it's not completely solid, so it will be hollow but kind of thick to save on weight.
I'm not doing this for the algorithm, but like for people that were at Legions Con who got to see this face to face, you know, what do you guys think the price would be for this? Or, I know Bob was there, Henry was there. It's different when you see these things in person. I think this is great. It's an ambitious project. I really hope they succeed with it, and I hope that the collectors support it because they did ask for it. Now it's time to and like you guys said, I think the support will be there. But they'll base it off of how many people order. You know what I mean? I think they said you're going to pay up front too, which is smart.
Oh yeah, yeah. Last thing you want is 1,000 people reneging on their NRD.
Yeah. So yeah, Henrock said 450.
Did they say
Zach, good to see
you'll be able to get this from other retailers? Or is this going to be a Mythic Legions exclusive? Have they said?
From my understanding, it was them. They said they weren't going to put this on like their bad toy store or anything. Again, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, because I gotta imagine this would be difficult for other retailers to try and once again, you're not going to order any more than what people are willing to pre-order. Mm-hmm. And the last thing as a retailer you'd want to do is have somebody give you $25 as a deposit and then back out.
Yeah, that was said straight from them. I want to pause real quick. Zach, this is he was in the show that I was on like last night with him, and it was great. But also, I'm sure you guys have seen his work, and if you haven't, make sure you check it out. Oh, actually, hold on a second. It was cool to meet him last night. Really nice guy, but I want to show you guys something that I really think everybody should check this out. The reason why is because you know how sometimes we all like just put stuff together, we take pictures, and because that's all we really have time for sometimes. I know you guys have probably seen this. I gotta stop to do this. I know you guys have seen this. But Zach is the talented person that puts these up. Have you seen these? Please say it's showing up. Have you seen this before? So what he does is he takes the figures and he makes these stories out of them. It's amazing. So not only is he like building dioramas for it, but there's this ongoing like stories. Have you guys seen this before? Yes, no?
I feel like you're putting me on the spot, and I
haven't seen this.
Go check it out. Seriously, because he's been doing it for a while now, and this one caught my eye at first because because it's part 1. But he had Union Gomez, and he was going through, and it's a nice little story. And I was impressed with the diorama making, and then just the storyline part of it. And when I first saw this, I was like, oh, that's cool, because he's just kind of going through this. But as you keep going, it progresses. I don't want to ruin it, but you can see where there's these crossovers that happen. And this is all stuff that he made. I'm not trying to ruin it, so you can come. But then as you go along, it just starts getting deeper and deeper, and he involves more characters. I mean, this building, builds that he puts together are like crazy. But there's a story to all of this. And so if you get a chance, make sure you check him out. Really great guy, very talented. And just the amount of work, you can see he's on part 22 now. So this has been an ongoing series, and it's done very well. So if you get a chance, check it out. Why did it go backwards like that? But yeah, he has a bunch of characters. I was trying to remember which one I really liked, but yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. Good guy too. No worries, man. No worries. Let me go back to the dragon. Unless we probably beat the dragon to death. I know everybody else has covered him too. I don't know, but we haven't. You guys have final thoughts on the dragon at all? I'm trying to get CC to buy one. And then we'll keep it in my house.
No, I haven't.
Well,
I've made my impulse big buys.
I'll get an MC to buy it, but we'll keep it in my house.
I did fall for that Studio Series Devastator that they're doing, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they released 2 parts of that, and it's supposed to combine to do it'll be a huge Devastator, I gotta imagine.
Who does it again?
What's that?
Who does it again?
Hasbro. Hasbro's doing that. They had that Studio Series that they're doing.
Is it on Pulse?
Where they kind of partnered up with oh man, I'm drawing a blank on who's Hasbro partnered up with those. They're doing they got the whole line of the Transformers. They partnered up with they used to do the third-party Transformers. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not deep into the Transformers.
I've got some of them. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I tried looking it up. If it's on Pulse, I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, well, it's on. I think it's on Pulse and it's on Big Bad. I think.
Oh, might as well just go to Big Bad then. How much was that?
Well, like I said, there are only the first 2 pieces. I think they were $34 a piece. I think.
Devastator. They give you no wiggle room for spelling something wrong. Nope. I should just do Transformers, right? There we go. Got it. Internet. I'm proficient. Add to stage, right? Nope.
Making our way to the stage.
Devastator.
Put your hands
Candy.
bills out.
Is that it? There it is. Okay, I got it. There you go, right there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so they released the first 2. So I don't know how long it's going to take to release the rest, but I did jump on that one.
5 parts to that, or 7?
Yeah, if I remember right, wouldn't Devastator, or is it 6? Now I'm wondering.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Craig, I saw your stuff. I'll get to that in a second. So they only have 2, right? You said so.
Yeah.
It's Bone Crusher and Bone Crusher.
Yeah.
Oh, he transforms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, transform, and then it'll combine once they release all the rest.
Man, do you think they do the what were they called? The airplanes. I forgot what they were called. The Squadron, not Squadron Supreme. What were they called? Damn it. The aerial bots. Remember them?
Yeah, I forgot all about them having one that combined. Yeah.
What is this? It's only $10. Does this transform? Oh crap! Here we go.
Yeah.
Does it transform?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm good. I'm good with that.
That's the little tiny ones.
Yeah. Guys are in the chat like, you should go to G1 page. That's just what you gotta get. Man, this brings back.
I've got some of those masterpiece transformers. Those things are ridiculously good. It take an hour to transform it, but they're ridiculously good.
An hour?
Well, I'm exaggerating, but like literally, like I had to watch the videos in order to figure out how to transform those things. You're not gonna just sit down and transform one.
Not like when you were a kid and just trying to like kind of winging it.
Kyoto said the aerial bots are coming next year. So there you go, Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well get you in now.
Don't be shy.
These are only $34. What are these guys? Oh no, thanks. I'm good at that. What is okay, Studio Series. I like the cartoon ones. Remember those? Like, oh, Galvatron. I heard that Transformer 1 movie is really good. I remember when MC was talking about it, but dude, everybody's having nerdgasms over that thing. I watched a couple of clips. Constructed gods, yep. The aerial bots, but I'm trying to remember when the aerial bots all combined. They combined into Google. Quick break. Craig said Denzel Washington said he will play. He'll be in Black Panther 3 before retirement. Who would he play? He can't play T'Chaka. Can't play Killmonger's dad. I don't know. Maybe you can't say 8-man. Can't say 8-man. It's gotta be M'Baku. They got really serious about that. Can't call him 8-man. I'll call him 8-man, and I'll call what was the other thing that we were talking about? He said we weren't gonna concede to. Was it a Joe? Oh, Nemesis Enforcer. Like, what did they call him? What did they call him?
Nemesis Supreme or
Immortal.
Immortal.
Yeah. Not my nemesis. Superion. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Kyoto. Thank you. You do tap it. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good, man. I can't fall down the rabbit hole. CC's like, you wouldn't be. You're just getting Devastator. That's how it starts. And then next thing you know, you're buying dragons.
Right.
Dragons. Just to jump back to that. What do you think the most dragons you'll see somebody from the Mythic Legions community buy? How many? Like what?
Man, it's almost hard to say because I've seen such ridiculous numbers come out of that group sometimes where I just wonder, like, what do you do with all those? So somebody's going to do that same thing. Yeah. I'll throw 15. Somebody's doing 15 just...
15 dragons.
Well, think about it. I think you were the one that showed me that picture where the guy had the hallway full of sentinels.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's. I mean... They're going to one-up each other in that group. So if somebody shares a picture of a pre-order for 10, somebody else is going to share a picture of a pre-order for 12.
You know what the thing is that at least, like, I know, like, at least with the Cabal group, I know, like, when people, like, buy in bulk, they're, like, utilizing it, you know? I think there's a difference between, like, buying it because you're going to resell it, like Dragonflies. I really think that community supports the line and they love the character so much. Like, so when you see somebody buy 20 skulls, it's because they're doing something like at Legions Con where they're making this big display.
Yeah, they're customizing it.
Yeah, it just seems more like I saw that in those pictures. Everybody, it was like a lot of camaraderie, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool that they have that, and it just seems like that's what you do. Like somebody who bought like 20 skeletons, it's because they want to do this this huge army kind of like display, as opposed to buying 5 dragonflies, and, you know. But hey, man, you got the money to do it.
What 5 dragonflies for sale?
I don't know, man. I never understood it because, like, you gotta ship it, you gotta sell it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's almost like you're going in a hole. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make a business sense. But
Yeah.
everybody, you got money to do it. Hey, but yeah, I'm gonna go 5. I can see somebody doing 5.
Nah, somebody else shoot that out.
Oh,
Somebody's definitely gonna go way beyond 5.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I have some popcorn just to see what it
Because like somebody was saying earlier, you know, these last few waves have been pretty big. If you went all in on that last one, wasn't it close to $700 for that last wave they did? It was huge.
Yeah.
It was a lot, and even then they were doing 6 or 7 all-ins, and I'm like, good grief. But,
yeah, I've been selling off my Transformers collection. Wow. Yeah. Jeez. What was it? I think it's because they said they would probably release other dragon characters. Well, that's another thing too. Like, if they're gonna release, 2 or 3 more, that's more space. Gotta kind of be smart about it, to kind of. But then he says that if you pop and swap it, it'd just be interesting to see. Again, I hope it's very successful. They deserve it, especially with all the work that they put into engineering, designing, and all that stuff. I really hope that. I hope it's very successful for them.
it's gonna sell. That's no doubt. It's gonna sell.
Let's see here. All right, well, enough about that. Let's see here. What else did I have? Let me get out of this. I mean, gosh, we haven't even talked about Mezco. I think there's not a lot. There's really not anything, actually. Let's do this. It's been really quiet, thankfully, right? I kept thinking we were going to get a pre-order or we were going to get charged.
Yeah, we've been lucky.
Yeah, so next is the Ice Dragon. That would be a good thing. You're not late. You're here, mother. You're here. What is it? You got at least 3 or 4 Game of Thrones displays. Yeah, dude. You know where they're really gonna excel at? I know I keep coming back to this dragon, but when they do like Legions Con, and they have the space to be able to do that. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
People will bring their dragons. They'll have their dragons there. It's like, you just get this big ass dragon display with all these like knights and everything like that. So I'm taking this back. I haven't done it in a while. I figured I'd just rebrand the show because I used to do this all the time, but might as well do it here. We'll just start calling this segment the Grub Report.
Woo!
Yay! Turtle Soup. For those of you who don't know or haven't been able to see what's going on the internet, the first version of the Turtles has been going up for pre-order in and out. So watch the website, watch the group. They've not only been going up for pre-order, I think it went up today twice. I counted twice. But there's an opportunity if you want to be able to get the first version of that and not have to resort to the aftermarket. They're also shipping those. We talked about that last week. That's pretty much what I have for that. Oh, that's what it is. Because there were some people that had a question. I know not everybody watches the show, but maybe, if this information gets out, you can share it with people too. But some people were asking about the wait list and stuff like that. Obviously, they fulfilled the very first pre-order wait list first, and then they worked on this one for people that pre-ordered. What was it? Last week? Yeah, last week, CC, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is a new pre-order, so just kind of be patient. They have that stuff being fulfilled, and it'll just take a little while. Let's see here. Oh, thank you. What is this? Great. Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff too on there as well. That was for no charging or anything else like that. This for some reason is got a lot of traction. You guys saw this, right? This Golf Nocturnal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, just so you can share this information, if you have it, there's a lot of people that bought this figure at the con. So that's the reason why they have it in hand. It doesn't mean that it's shipping. As soon as it's shipping, you'll see posts, or I'll put up a post saying it's officially started shipping. But all the figures that you see, those are the ones that people got from the con. And they advertise that it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks. I saw some people saying, oh, well, technically it's 6 weeks now. No, it's not. It's a business, so they're going to go like by business days. So that means 6 weeks, not including holidays and the weekend. And they followed this pattern for quite a while. And I know everybody's antsy for it, but the 6-week mark isn't until like December 5th. So that's not saying it won't come early, but that's when it's projected to start shipping. And then 8 weeks would be, the latter part of December. So I know a lot of people, I saw people saying, I'm canceling my order. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, pump the brakes, man. They said it in there that it was going to be 6 to 8 weeks. They said it would be after the convention. So just kind of have some patience. But don't worry, if you decide to cancel your order, there's plenty of people in line behind you that are going to want it. But just to kind of dispel that, everybody's like, oh, it's 6 weeks now. It's like, no. And just so you also know, the last couple of exclusives, including last year, they had that window. We talk about it on the show all the time. We give the estimated release, kind of like weeks. This is when it's supposed to drop. They've all been within that time frame, and some of them have been early. So I know it's frustrating to see everybody taking photos, but just be patient. It's going to be coming. Don't worry. I need to make my list for 2024 page. I know.
Mm-hmm.
They know I think he's playing Cory because the access for technology. I wish they could do that, right? But that's about it. Just be patient. Remember, good stuff. It's time to party.
Kevin Claus will deliver.
That's right. This week's play party is brought to you by Merry Christmas to all. Exactly. Man, everybody needs to get their list ready. I think people should start working on it now. It's been a lot of figures. A lot of people are going to have to think about some of this stuff and go, damn. I feel like when people say they're going to cancel, I think it's because they figured out they won't have the money with the shipping. Yeah, I think sometimes people do it because they want to try to sell it, the money thing, but they sell it too, and then it's just it's just really a complaint. For proof, I got a notification that my Junkyard Joe has not shipped, but is due for delivery tomorrow. Whereas no notification I gave. You hear that, boys? We got a $500 super chat, our first one.
It's the Paige effect.
No, Molotov. He says he's going to send us $500. Boom.
Yeah.
The golden age, gentlemen. No. There we go.
Close up in HD.
Did you guys get a message with yours?
Mm-hmm.
I did not.
You did not?
Nope. Kevin must have took mine. No, I got mine from Rodden because I don't know how I managed to go. I didn't pre-order this release, which is crazy because it's one of the Robins that I said I wanted, and everybody laughed when I said I'd actually buy one of these things, and I didn't pre-order it somehow, so I had to backtrack really quickly and fix the issue.
Oh, yeah. Nice and slow, baby. We talked about this, MC, when you weren't here, but our Nice and slow. You don't want to take it off too fast. You want to savor the moment. There you go. Yeah, I should probably stop this because this is a teenage boy. So yeah, let's take this off. Yeah. It would have been better if I did it with Gwen. Da, 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 da. Why does everyone... Do you guys have your pre-opened already?
What's that?
Do you guys have yours pre-opened? Am I the only one doing this? Boom.
I mean,
You're ahead of the game.
like I said, my guy has previously seen on the forgotten episodes of the Hangout. We talked about this guy.
Yeah.
And I went through my new figure routine.
MC, we talked about like what our little ritual was. What's your ritual? Do you have one?
Not really. I try to open it right away just to take a glance real quick, make sure things are there.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Well, that's because Sawyer's going to come get it shortly after. So you got to make it quick.
Make sure that all the accessories are there, nothing's broke. In case I need to email. But, again,
Did Sawyer show interest in this one?
no.
Mm.
He's hit or miss lately. I don't know. He's
Sawyer's discovered girls, hasn't he?
starting to.
Why does everyone have to announce what they are doing? No one cares. If you're gonna cancel your orders.
You've created quite the ladies, man. I don't really think that was going to play out any other way.
You know what it is, Craig? I think it's because people just want to, they want to post something. They want people to like see what they're doing. Look at that! Oh wow, this is smoother than the other one. He's gone. He's out of here.
No, I gotta go yell it. Puppy, I'll be right back.
Okay. I created a custom slingshot. Nice. Christian didn't hook me up with that. The Robin is golden. No. Nice one. What is it? How old was Robin supposed to be in the comics? Understood in many versions of Robin. You know what? I don't know. I thought he was like a teenager. It's nice that they pay tribute to Burt Ward. If you know, you know. This is a lot smoother than the one that I messed with. All right, Cece, what do I need to know about this?
I haven't come across any issues that you need to be concerned about. Honestly, he's very user friendly. The cape's great. The joints were fresh right out the box. The only thing you do have to be a little comfortable about, or I guess careful with, is if you go do too much movement with the legs, your tights can kind of get hung up in that joint.
Yeah.
So be a little careful when you're bringing them back in the spot that you kind of roll those pants back over the thigh.
Yeah.
That way you don't pinch something.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only thing that I've seen. Other than that, this guy's very playable. Very playable.
Yeah, there's a couple of things different with this one. The shorts are longer. These shorts. The other one they were pretty oh, mine's tucked in there. Hold on a second. The other ones they were shorter. And so when you did certain poses, the thigh, that little part right there, you'd be able to see it. Grayson was 8 years old. I just looked it up. Thank you, mother.
They said what? 8?
All right. 8.
8?
Favorite accessory?
Batman didn't go to jail for that? Child endangerment?
These
It was
handcuffs are
okay.
nice. I didn't realize they're hinged.
Yeah, the handcuffs are really nice.
Ooh, that's gonna be a little difficult.
How do you use the little POW accessory?
Okay. Mine's a little stiff, but that's good. I like that.
What's that?
Mine's a little stiff, but I like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't the joints. I don't like, I don't like loose joints.
Oh yeah, we all assumed you were talking about the joints. Yeah.
Yeah. It can be done. There you go. It's cool. That means it'll get some great range kicks and shit like that. Next Golden Age character go.
Got one.
Oh yeah, see, look.
A Riddler. Riddler would be great.
I'd love a Golden Age Riddler Penguin 2-pack.
Yes.
You don't think that they would be able to do it on their own or no?
Oh, they sure could, but I'd like to just get them both at the same time. It'd just be great. The faster I get them in hand, the better.
So, okay, got it. MC, do you have a favorite accessory for this?
I like those handcuffs, honestly. They're on the hinge. They're well constructed.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. This body it seems like it's bigger than the Miles one. So that'll be interesting. I love this. I hope they keep doing more Golden Age stuff.
What's your favorite accessory, Paige?
I haven't dug into them yet. Let me look at the handcuffs like you said. Let me see if there's any questions that we can answer. If you guys have questions about these, seeing Bats and Robin together, it made me say yes, give me a yeah. I would love them. Like what, Merz? Would you like a classic penguin? I would love a Mr. Freeze Golden Age. Robin never became Nightwing and just stayed. So age, size, and height doesn't matter with Golden Age. No. Okay, just catching up. You notice I didn't say the bill on that's freezes. Yes. I'm really seeing. I want to see how far they go with the Golden Age stuff. It works for them though. CC. You want the 2-pack, you said?
I love a Riddler Penguin 2-pack. Like I said, I'll take them individually too, but just give them to me fast. I don't want to wait for them. I like the Golden Age stuff.
Stupid light. Does it work? Nope, not really. But whatever. They Paige, what about the macro stuff? I like the heads. Yeah, the teeth. Like, remember we were talking about that last. It's not working. Remember we were talking about that last time, CC?
What's that?
About the teeth? About the teeth and everything?
Yeah.
These look good. I like these. He's got that kid look. That's so cool. He's a kid Page. Golden Age. Golden Age Penguin? Yeah. Ian, good to see you, man. I saw Ian was on Instagram. I was like, oh. Look at that powder face. Look at that punim. You can't see it, but whatever. You said the POW one that you couldn't figure out? Or
Yeah, the little POW thing. Just a little that. How do you use that?
Let me check it out. Oh, look, he's got a little baby Batman breather. Like they can be twins.
I didn't take
Well,
those tiny little. Are those robinarangs? Or are those still considered batarangs? What are those?
I like robin rings. It sounds better. Robin ring.
I didn't take the robin rings out. I can just see me dropping one of those. You'll never find those.
They're little.
Oscar will help you find them, but you'd never find those where those hit the floor.
Bastard. I like how they put Joker here. Put the Joker in cuffs. That's cool. So this, what was the thing? They just showed it.
Oh, it's in the instructions?
Yeah, it's exterior instructions.
Maybe I have to start reading my instructions.
Mm-hmm. I have the thingy, man. Oh, God, I can't do it. My bifocal.
I find it easier just to go on social media to get all my answers. There's no sense of reading things that are right in front of me.
Yeah, you never know. Holy crap. What did they do? There you go.
So it goes on the end of that punching effect?
Yeah, so you got the two things right there. You can't see it, but you know, your bridge, and then just click it on any one of these little tracks. But the thing is you got to make a choo-choo sound. All right, here you go. Choo-choo. And then it goes right on. See? The key is to make the choo-choo sound.
Where's my POW sticker? They didn't give us a POW sticker to go with it?
I think they have the from the Golden Age, right? You can use that one. Paige gonna.
Has it got POW stickers in there?
I thought Golden Age did.
Yeah.
I have to go back through that box.
You have both versions, CC? Blue and black?
No.
1%.
Blue.
Do you have Two-Face?
Yep.
That's right. You got the 2-pack. That's right.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
Best Batman they've made so far.
Can't disagree with that.
Love the
Yeah,
cape.
you could do it.
Cape's great.
Oh, look at that.
When are you going to shoot these two together, CC?
Yes.
Yeah. No pressure.
No pressure. We saw that one shot of Nemesis Enforcer that you did.
Yeah. Yeah, on the dashboard that everybody seems to love for some reason.
Because it looks good, man.
That's a great figure. People complain, nitpicking about the wings, but that's a great figure.
Nemesis?
Yeah.
Have you done any swaps with it?
No. Like I said, everyone keeps talking about those Venom wings, but that's the one thing I hated about that figure was the wings. You can't. It's too heavy.
Man,
Last thing I need is figures hanging from my ceiling.
You're right, MC, about these cuffs. That goes on the list of things to shoot. All right, I'll be the guinea pig and do it. Oh crap! Just kidding.
Oscar peeks around the corner.
Shit.
Somebody say accessories.
Would you do that? That's the voice that I gave Oscar. What did you do that? All right, let's get a safe. Like you're gonna be able to see it anyway. Like, you know, like that looks cool, man. I like that thing. It's tiny. Don't lose that. I like this a lot. I like the emblem on him. Somebody was talking about this cape. They said that the material. I was watching a review for it. I think it was Shadow Toys, but he said that it felt like it was rubbery. It does feel different. This feels different than what I had. It was like the other one was more of a cloth-like feel. But I like this. You know?
Yeah.
Have you guys had problems, well, especially you, CC, now that I think about it with Batman. Have you had any issues with the wires? Like, have you had a wire break at all, or has it held up pretty well?
The wire in Batman has held up pretty well. I had a problem with the wire in Superman. That was the cape I had problems with the wire in, but the Batman cape has held up pretty well. And I've messed with that thing a lot. A lot. I probably should have bought an extra one of those figures just in case for down the road. I'd be heartbroken if something happens to this guy.
This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
I should have bought that one from D just to have a standby. Didn't he put one up today?
And keep an eye out. He keeps posting stuff. You know, like, oh, careful, Paige. Huh. I was trying to see like if you had like range and shit like that. Dude, you could do this.
Good.
Yeah, I need to get this. These arms, like I need to break them in a little bit.
Yeah, the
more.
shoulders are tight. I feel on mine
Yeah.
for popping that T pose.
Show you how to do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, questions. I paid for Golden Age Batman 2 months ago. I still haven't received it. It's like 4 emails and asking for a refund. From Mezco? Or from somebody else? He does have good butterfly motion. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm sad about it. Yeah, I've heard a couple people say that they haven't gotten their stuff and they're still doing prize packets and stuff. NECA Gargoyle Boardway Wings are the. Oh, thank you, Mother. Do you guys have any gargoyle figures?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
CC?
I've got Goliath. I think it's the only one I bought. I think I just bought Goliath.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would definitely follow up with him. I know that's not, you know what I mean? It's not like the, what you're saying.
My shoulders seem to be pretty good.
Yeah. I was trying to see if they had like some, you know, like most of the QC stuff that I saw with this was, I saw a leg, you know, I saw what else? I saw the cape thing. I wanted to see if he could, ooh, I don't know if he'll go that far. He can Jean-Claude Van Damme though. That's cool.
Yeah, when you do that, you just gotta be careful to not pinch your tights when you come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure out the balance point for him with this. Because you especially don't want it. It looks good. Would it be the other way? Probably would it be. I don't like the way that looks, but whatever. Like the balance point for him. Because his legs are a little. I'll put that on my checklist of things I want to get. Yeah, I like that. And I have to like look for balance points with these guys. I found one with that Nautilus crew guy. I was like, I'll never get this again. The one with the peg leg.
Mm-hmm.
I did it with him, and I was like, holy crap. I was like, I got to take a picture of this.
You did it with the Mac. I mean, like,
well, as soon as I did, he fell. I was like, well, I got it. I don't care. I got it. Ian said, wake up. Scaling.
I'm here. I'm getting blown up from work, Ian.
Yeah. It's good Robin with macro back. Those poses really so awkward. Yeah, I broke this in. And I need to. I don't have lights right now. Like I want to. Like I don't want to do the things like CC said where I pinch the shorts. You can always turn the leg too, and it goes down pretty well like that. So like Alex are riding up, you just go like that and turn it. I don't want to take pliers to these every single time because like I know these scales on here are a lot more secure than they were before, but even doing that, twisting and stuff like that, and you're holding and putting pressure and doing that stuff, I don't know if that's going to affect it over time. I wouldn't be doing that too much. I'm glad I got two. One will be like the dynamic one, the other one will be just the. I'm just standing here, Batman. Overall thoughts?
Really, really good complimentary figure. Really, really good.
Yeah.
This cape. I love this cape, man.
You know who'd be another great one we should touch on? Another Golden Age? Alfred.
Yeah.
Alfred.
Oh, yeah.
Golden Age Catwoman would be nice with the new body.
Oh.
With which body?
The new hybrid body.
See, this is the future. I love this cape. It's a lot easier to. Yeah, look at that. You know, for like, just like the jumping poses and everything. Or just standing there in his red outfit at the night. Nobody's seeing him. This kid is. Yo, this is cool. The one I messed with, he couldn't do all this stuff. He's cool, man. I like him. I gotta pair him up. You know what's cool about this? Like, I know CC, you got yours on the table and stuff like that, but it's cool like when you get like one of these characters and you're like, oh crap, I gotta dig out the other one and you know, mess with it.
Yeah.
I also like they use the rubber molded pieces for yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it's like the insignia that he has on there. It's like raised.
Yeah.
What about you, MC? Like anything that like really sticks out? I know you said the handcuffs, but I mean, anything else that you mean?
I like, you know, they made a good body, smaller, shrunk down the size of it.
Yeah.
And joints are great. I like, you know, good stiff joints. I mean, it's just a great representation of that comic book character from the Golden Age. They nailed all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. It's something with the mic. I can't control it, man. Charm of the show. Sorry. I have to buy all my own equipment, so, you know, gotta wait. Figures, it's put money on figures or equipment. And the show doesn't garner enough views to make me want to buy a $400 mic. Maybe one day. If it happens, it will. I tell you what, when I start getting like 400 views per per video every time it goes up, or when we get like live and there's like, oh, there is a pretty good amount of people here. Thank you guys, everybody that's here. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do some upgrades for everybody when that stuff starts happening. So, but for now, you get the Ghetto Pad Cart Podcast. Sorry, but the information's worth it in gold. Thanks for your feedback. No, cool, man. Anybody have any questions for us about these figures or anything like that? I know we're a little bit out of practice with Play Party because we haven't done it. You know what? Not to rub it in. I wanted to, because they're both out here, I wanted to compare it, you know, like ease of use. Oh, that was one thing I forgot to tell everybody. All right, so I know I said this last week, and yes, oh, don't lose those little pieces, man. When you open this cape, there's stuff in there. So be careful with that. when you get this, but you got these little things back here. Anyway, so I know I mentioned it last week, but everybody's thank you for everybody that joined in on the New York Comic-Con exclusive prizes that we're giving away. Appreciate you guys. We announced the winners last week, and just to let everybody know, all of those went out, as well as I know the group's not watching this, but if you're in the group, everybody that did the free comic book for, those also went out too. So prizes, the ones that MC rigged and used his bots to be able to sway the spin in his advantage. I put your comic in with your free comic is in there with your prize comic. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's in there, and then MCS with your stuff. But everybody that had the free comic, that's already sent. Rojo, your poster is in transit. MC is
I talked to
Minis.
Minis.
And who's third place? Joey. Proham. So everybody's stuff should be going out. You should be getting it by Saturday. So that's off the docket. Hooray! All right. So next week's play party is Indiana Jones, right?
Yes.
Everybody should be getting theirs, right?
Power Rangers.
You're getting Power Rangers next week?
Yeah. Everybody's gonna be like checking their skipping right now.
What? Yeah.
Causing chaos. And,
Yeah, I think they're both like this. The wires are in all of them, but this is even better. So the Doc Knot. So there's wires in each one of these.
Oh.
And the tension strength feels a lot better on this one. But so you should be able to get a lot of
dynamic action.
like intricate stuff, because each one of them is like kind of like on a single. That is nice. But yeah, I was trying to see if there was a difference like material. This is more of a felt feel, and then everyone's favorite pleather. But each one of these seams has a wire in it, so you can get the pretty good stuff. But they both feel the same in terms of gauge, page. This guy's cool. Yeah. Anybody got anything else?
No.
How do you guys feel about your knees?
They're good. I had no issues.
Joints are great. I mean, with them being double jointed, you obviously can see the joints because it's a bigger leg, but it's not like those April O'Neil legs that we got with that NECA. It's not like those. So yeah, he's great. He's great.
Yeah. MC, what do you think about your knees?
They're old, tired. No, they're great. These are it's a great figure.
Man, I hope they do more. I really do. Yeah. I feel like mine are good. But, they work. I don't have any bending or warping, and then, on the back, just like Cece said, you can see, but then they feel pretty smooth. And I'm still working on the balance thing, but you just got to work with the feet, but it supports the weight of the figure, No falls.
Rigged.
I saw Paige put it on that sticky tack. Cheating bastard. Yeah. Yes, good hangout. Thanks for everybody making it fun. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. I know, MC, you're tired. I know you're doing your job by day, and then Wrestling by night.
Was a guy on Billy Madison, the principal? Remember the principal, the revolting blob? No. Revealed his secret identity to his students.
CC knows your secret identity, he said.
Yeah.
Your wrestling name. Do you want the honor, CC? CC's like, no, I'm playing.
Yeah.
I would very much like to try some of that cocaine. Boom. All right, cool. Well, there you go. Obviously, he has balance. Nice. Good night, everybody. Hope you guys have fun. Hope you found it informative. Thank you for everybody that watched during the live. If you're watching on the replay, appreciate you. Last couple episodes have been doing really great, so thank you guys very much. Appreciate you guys. That's all I have. MC.
Good night, everybody. Have fun. Yeah, not tired. Sorry. Be kind to your medical staff.
Are they giving you shit, man? Are they doing that?
Yeah, it's been rough. Eventually. I'll be like Thanos and I'll rest soon. On a grateful universe.
Yeah.
Give them an extra dose of propofol. Yeah.
Some of that Jackson juice.
Yeah. Oh, that's you guys call it that?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I remember when they didn't have Pixis.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so the nursing staff, we just kept it in the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
And the waste was ridiculous. Like you would have, how you have somebody that come off the vent or something like that, and you just have this half full bottle of propofol, and
shot of milk.
Yeah. No, but they don't. At least our facility, they didn't fit in the sharps box.
No, yeah, because they got that odd shape. They're like a little glass vial that's oversized. Can't fit in sharps.
Yeah, so we just throw them in the garbage.
Yeah. Do you know in micro doses of that it gives a euphoric effect, but it's such a fine line between that and sleeping and knocking out a respiratory drive that it's
killing you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man. Yeah,
there's a medical
remember that.
For the kids out there. Don't use propofol.
No. Yeah, I just think about that. We just throw it in the trash. I mean, it was the biohazard bag.
There's red bag.
I mean, but it's not like the regular trap. I just remember all those drugs used to be out.
Yeah.
And we're locked and everything, and now you got to enter your social
That's when we had the good cocaine kids.
See, he did. He just revealed his name.
We used to have when I worked in post anesthesia care, they had liquid cocaine for nosebleeds, to stop nosebleeds.
Mm-hmm.
I'll count this and make sure my nose doesn't bleed.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So crazy.
It's not like that anymore. I remember when they first put that Pixis machine in there, and then like people just like leaving it open anyway. You put your whatever your name
or your fingerprint. Yeah.
No, this was when it first started. So it was you had your first initial, your social security number, last four, and then your date of birth, and then it would open. But then you had to lock it every time. But we were like, nah, and so we just leave the drawer open. It would just be open all the time. And like it would count waste. I'm like, it's some boring medical shit. But anyway, yeah, not like it used to be. Jeez. CC, got it. Take us out.
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
That's perfect.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, tapping. We're gonna start tapping next week for something special. Bye bye.